Now, let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Alex Morash, and let's queer up entertainment. Nathan Lane talks flirting, Gene Hackman, Trump, and new gay show on The Late Show. Nathan Lane graced The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, bringing laughter and candid moments as he reflected on his iconic career and current projects. The conversation kicked off with a humorous exchange about the recent SNL 50 special, where Lane and Colbert joked about meeting up in the men's bathroom. Lane quipped, quote, "When I walked in, there was only one available urinal, and it was right next to you. I believe it was Freud who said, 'There are no accidents,'" end quote. The heartwarming part of the interview came when Colbert showed a photo of Lane and the late Gene Hackman from their iconic film, The Birdcage. Lane spoke fondly of Hackman, calling him one of the greats of the screen, and recalling his daily ritual of telling Hackman, quote, "You're my favorite actor," end quote. He talked about the flirty interactions he had between the gay-straight actors. The conversation turned political when Colbert asked Lane about Trump's involvement with the Kennedy Center. Lane didn't hold back, saying, quote, "From a historical context, we're totally fucked," end quote, and jokingly that Trump caused more damage to the Kennedy name than RFK Jr. Lane continued with a hilarious rundown of Trump's proposed Kennedy Center events, including a, quote, "a youth choir made up entirely of Elon Musk's children," end quote. Lastly, Lane gave fans a sneak peek into his new Hulu sitcom Mid-Century Modern, which premieres on March 28th. You know, I got to see a little bit of this clip before we did the viewing, and I really enjoyed him discussing how he and Gene Hackman had a really good rapport and how they could ad-lib on the Birdcage. They did a song where they sang "I Could Dance All Night," and Nathan Lane ad-libbed this thing saying, I played, I think it was Eliza or whoever the girl was in high school, and Hackman, without missing a beat, was like, "I bet you were wonderful," like in that creepy senator way. And it was so cute to hear them do that and hearing about how it was. So it was great to see Nathan Lane on.
That was, The Birdcage, come on. It was a classic, and also reflects an era of Miami that can never be replaced now. The Birdcage Miami the South Beach in Birdcage does not exist. No, it has been gone for decades. Anyway, so about Nathan Lane, he cannot play straight if he tries. Okay, the man is so fabulous that a rainbow is coming out of his hands.
Yeah. You know, when I moved down here to Florida 6 years ago, I remember working with a real estate agent. I go, "I want to live in Miami," and they're like, "Really? Why?" And I'm like, "The Birdcage," and they're like, "Oh no,
no,
darling,
no.
You need to go to
Will
Manners, right?"
You
know, I was like, "What? No way!"
But, I saw a couple of TikTok clips about Mid-Century Modern. They're advertising it, and it stars him and Matt Bomer.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So it's kind of a generational, like kind of a queer twist on Golden Girls kind of way.
That's what they're playing.
That's what they're.
So thank you for being a friend.
Seems like, exactly.
Yeah. I just hope it doesn't get too
schmaltzy.
Yeah,
cliche.
Kind of like I don't want it to be like all of these innuendos of how all gay men are type of a thing. But
you're hoping it's more Golden Girls than Golden Palace,
right?
Yeah. Or just not be. We don't need a Will and Grace repeat.
Right. We don't need stereotypical. Yeah. Well, anyhow, that is a big LGBTQ story for today. There's no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing.